Here's a quick video on the Tesla experience thus far and our experiences with the finish and the efficiency, some of the accessories that we have purchased. Here it is. Super thin paint, and I didn't realize the importance of staying behind vehicles. Now I've done good on this because, you know, just a few little marks here and there, but nothing major. You can see it's a really nice finish, but this is some super thin paint. So for drivers that are driving up near someone's ass, even, you can see some little stuff there, but nothing major. I would say that come from my learning curve of staying at least 7 or 8 cars behind is the key. You're gonna have cars behind you pissed off wanting you to close the gap, but it doesn't matter how fast you go, they're pissed off anyway. So you have 2 motors in these things that super fast. We're talking 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. So this is now 15,000 miles. We took delivery of this 2023 in September with 6 miles on it. It is the Performance Edition. So it's got the 21 Uber turbine rims with the acoustic Michelin tires. They are different sizes. The back is a different size. Those are 275, 35, 21s, and these are 235, 35, 21s. So I keep it really clean. I wax it a lot. I've learned, especially on with this thin paint, because when we took a delivery of this thing had just come out of the factory. It shipped from Fremont, California. We picked it up in Savannah, Georgia. I and my wife took the train down, parked the truck so we could ride in it together. And so it had just come out of the factory, probably like a week or two before we purchased it. I just replaced the windshield wipers. I'm at 15,000 miles. I just bought those off Amazon for about 25 bucks. Not a bad deal. They are in fact special. They got a clip in right there. I done the full self-driving on it when I first got it. I didn't buy it with the car because I think it's stupid to do that. So yeah, you got wiper service mode. Since I had to replace the wipers, I had to go into service mode, which by pressing that will put those back down there. The ability to charge at home is critical for saving money. Here where I live, it's about 14 cents a kilowatt. And compared to your superchargers being 34 cents a kilowatt, that's kind of the average of them. And at that, I've done some math on it. I would flip the camera around here, but it won't let me do it. At that price, you would be equating to what an internal combustion motor would be getting, probably like 50, 60 miles per gallon. Okay, so not a big savings there if you're using solely those superchargers. And I don't like the superchargers anyways, because it just, in my opinion, it puts the power in it way too fast, and that's hard on the battery. The ability to charge at home is everything, because that's 300% savings from a supercharger. So charging at home, I can go about 280 miles. EPA says I should do 300. They actually lowered that recently. But I mean, 280 miles would cost me about $6 at 14 cents a kilowatt. Could do some math on that, but it's not much. So that would equate to about 150 miles per gallon, equivalent to a internal combustion motor. So I think it's a pretty damn good deal. We just bought the, it does have the dual motor. Now this back here is actually gets scratched the most, and what I learned was to not, when you wash this thing, you really kind of want to use a 2-bucket system. You want to spray it off really good with your power hose, and have 2 buckets, one with the sponge, and you just easily wipe it, because any grit on these when you first get them at new, it's going to put surface scratches all over it. And had a mirror here that was propped up and our cat went in behind the damn thing, knocked the mirror over, and it hit about right there. Fortunately, it didn't break the paint, but it did scratch it. Went all the way down. The Sentry cameras caught it. Yep. Anyways, man, not a bad investment. Their lights get really hot. I think it would take a lot to melt these seats, though. They are actually a vegan leather. It's not real leather, it's a vegan leather. I bought the accessories I purchased was the dash cover. I wasn't sure I'd like that, but I do actually. I think it's pretty cool. Kind of protects the dash, but these dashes really don't go through a lot of extreme heat because the car, anytime it's sitting out in the sun, is not going to let the interior cabin get more than whatever you can set. Like safety, you can go here, safety, and you can set it to cabin overheat protection for 90, 95, or 100. I have mine set to the lowest because I like it to be cool in here as much as possible. I did put this up there, which is a cover, because that is a glass. And these are actually dual pane glass. Not sure if you can see it, but well, this one kind of goes up under there. So there's two pieces of glass here with argon filled in the middle. I'm assuming it's an argon gas or it's a total vacuum. It's similar to this. So you got two pieces of glass with a spacer. So you could, theoretically, you could squeeze this glass together like that, right? And that is a good heat insulation, and it also does filter quite a bit of light. I added 20% tint to the front. By factory, you already have, I guess, 20% in the back. Plenty of room here. And these seats will go down. Got a little button right here. Automatically folds the seats. Let's see, we have the front up here, which I keep a blanket, and here is a mattress that you can blow up into the back, which we also have. So when me and my wife is traveling, which we love to do, we will usually not get a hotel because we can camp out right into our car here. And these are window covers from the inside. So you can totally cover the inside, all the windows here, which is really cool. I'll do another video on that. I really like it. It's really cool. So we usually camp out at a supercharger because it's just kind of safe there and you don't have to really worry about it. I mean, if police sees a Tesla supercharger, then they're not gonna mess with you. If it's a rougher area and you kind of want to keep an eye on what's going on around you, you know, you could use your cameras like that. You also have them usable on the mobile app, but not while you're inside. The mobile app, you can see there's 9 cameras here. You have, let's see, camera preview. Then we have the cabin. It's showing black and white now, but it's usually in color, but only when it's really bright in here, I guess. I don't know. But there's 2 cameras pointing to the front. Then we have the left pillar camera, which comes out right here. Where am I shining at? I guess I'm hitting it. I don't know, but it shows that way. And then you have a left fender, which is right here on the front of that fender. As you can see, the door's open there. And then the same thing on the right side. And then you have your rear view, which is right there. So anyways, I hope I'm not jinxing myself by talking about the lack of scratches and curbing my rims. So have a great day.